For those of you that are still watching Star Wars The Acolyte, you'll probably be in agreement with me that bad boy Qimir, played by the excellent Manny Jacinto, aka Smilo Ren, aka Edgelord, aka Darth Penis, has quickly become the best thing about Star Wars The Acolyte, and all the interesting thread points that remain involve him and his character. Episode 6 slowed things down again after the chaotic events of Episode 5, and honestly, the only interesting bits of the episode were surrounding the dynamic between Qimir and Osha, likely on the planet Octu by the way, and the breadcrumbs of information we got about Qimir and his backstory. There's plenty of theories already out there, whether Qimir is a Knight of Ren, a legitimate Sith, or some sort of pretender, but not much is known about who his master is or was. Until this week's episode, that is. In episode 6, Qimir gets naked and goes for a swim in a rock pool whilst he is being stalked by Osha. Yes, weird I know. Other than to first trap the audience and Osha, and make us continue to think of the Kylo Ren connection between the two, the true intention of the scene is to give Qimir a plausible way to get his kit off and show off his gnarly scar on his back. And as if by magic, Osha later asks the question of how he got his scar. Osha asks if he was stabbed in the back, and Qimir says it was from someone that threw him away, and when Osha asks if it was his Jedi Master, he never corrects her, implying that he was once a Jedi Padawan, just like her, before being abandoned by the Jedi and losing it all. The next scene conveniently cuts to Jedi Master Vernestra, who we know has been sus the whole season, particularly as she's not willing to tell the High Council about there being a mysterious villain out there murdering countless Jedi. During the scene with Master Vernestra, on the Wookiee planet from last episode, we finally see the much discussed lightsaber whip in action, and she quickly uses it to kill a flying bug from the previous episodes. Wait a minute. Back scars? And a whip? In the same episode? It looks like Anakin wasn't the only Jedi slave, guys. It doesn't take a genius to put 2 and 2 together that Vernestra was likely Qimir's Jedi Master, but what's even more sinister, his abuser as well, as it's very likely she gave him that scar, as it looks suspiciously like the sort of scar you would expect to see from a good old-fashioned whipping, a lightsaber whipping. This theory everyone is quickly deducing would also explain why Vernestra has been acting so shifty all season, and why she is so insistent in hiding the information from Yoda and the High Council, as she inadvertently is responsible for the creation of this monster, and for the deaths of all the Jedi in the show, from a certain point of view of course. Honestly, don't be surprised if she agrees to frame Jedi Master Soul in the end, to cover up her dirty secrets. Leslie Headland is definitely doing her best to tarnish the Jedi image, and to paint them as evil as possible. Ironically, the villain of the show doesn't appear to be Qimir, but the Jedi Order themselves, and how they've ruined the lives of many in this period of perceived peace. Well, let me know what you think about this theory. Do you agree that Master Vernestra was Qimir's master, or do you think it's all too obvious? Also, do you think we'll ever find out who his new Sith Master is? Or do you think he's the Master himself? And if you're new here, then hey, my name is Jackson and welcome to the channel. I cover all things TV and film, and make both long form and short form content, such as reviews, reactions and film sleuthing, for hidden references and details. My short term goal is to reach that elusive 1k sub club, but long term I want to build an active community where we can discuss the latest and greatest in TV and film together, whether that's live or in the comments. If this sounds appealing to you, then hit that subscribe button and come and say hi. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.
So is it true? I mean, do you really have the what? The scar. Oh, yeah. Wicked.